Yo, how's it going, guys? Geo here, and today I want to talk about the new main Pendulum variants. New as in the post Argapane format. After we lost Guardragon Argapane, it's been a little rough trying to make a consistent and powerful deck, but I think the clear best decks right now are either Endymion Mythical Beast or Endymion Guardragon. Even without the Argapane, Endymion Guardragon is still slightly more consistent because they can afford to run things like the Darkworm package with Foolish Burial, and all you really need in addition to the old combos was an extra level 7. So normally, if you get Gate 0 through the normal Darkworm plays, it's really not that big of an issue. It's just that the the bad boards for the Guardragon variant are worse than the bad boards for the pure variant. Right. The main benefits of playing the Guardragon variant is the consistency and the power. You usually end on a Jackal King, a Vortex Dragon, a Hieratic Seal, and one other negate, sometimes Master of Magic himself. I'm sorry, yeah, the Master of Magic himself, and sometimes it would be Dawn Dragster. The pure or mythical beast really variant of the deck um isn't as consistent. It's lacking that like one like extra power card to play. But on the bright side, you do get to play Pot of Desires, which makes up for it in some sense because you don't have to worry about garnets in your deck like Destrudo and Gate Zero that your combo just doesn't work the same without. So yeah, the desires is a very big perk of the other one, and the general uh flexibility in your plays in that deck. There's a lot of tools that the Mythical Beast package brings to your deck, that you really don't have in the Guardragon variant because you just don't have the space for it. Because you don't play the dragon cards, you want to really focus on spell counter generation. So you have Master Cerberus, who searches any of your other Mythical Beast cards, which gets you Jackal, who is like one of the most important things to have on your board right now because of Nibiru. And then also going second, it's a targeting banish for monsters. So it's really good against the current meta with stuff like Orcus flying around, and there's also a Thunder Dragon, which the banish really helps with because those guys can't be destroyed. Then you also have Garuda, who is a main deck MST, which is really nice too because you can bait out crescendos with it, babbles. For all the rogue decks, it's nice to just have the one MST to pick off a floodgate or something, and it's searchable off of Master Cerberus. So if you already have your Jackal, you can grab that, or you can grab the Little Jackal. The Little Jackal, I'm surprised how good it runs in this deck. It's a normal summon, so if you really don't like have anything else to normal summon, let's say you already have a Jackal King, you can search the Jackal with Master Servers and start putting more counters on your Jackal, just to bring out Jackal King with it, so you can have more of them in your extra deck or on your field already, for your end board. And because you're not playing as many extra deck negates, your extra deck is more toolboxy and has a lot of space. The just having more Jackal Kings on your field is great. You can also search it off of Magical Abductor, which Magical Abductor I think should definitely play in either variant. It's just a free +1, search anything. You need an extra special summon, you can search it. You want an extra negate, you can search it. It's great. But in this build, it's even better because you get to use the monster effect, where if it's normal summoned on your field, you well, it doesn't have to be normal summon. Most of the time, it is normal summoned. You can search the Jackal as a +1 from the monster zone as well. You really only ever normal summon Abductor if you already have Servant in your hand, because Servant is better than Abductor, I think, undoubtedly. So let's say I can normal summon Abductor, scale Servant, do whatever the hell I want, but then I also get the one Jackal in addition to everything else. Um, just to like scale to blow with an electromite or something. It's great. It's like a really good +1. The like this deck, I just love the utility that it brings as opposed to the other one. Also, you have room for Super Poly in this deck, which is like awesome. Uh, I can't emphasize that more. Being able to play Super Poly is like great, especially as a combo deck. One of the lists online, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. He was playing Metal Foe's Crimsonite in his list, so you can main deck Super Poly. I'm also playing Crimsonite because that's sick. Because sometimes you do just end on Electromite and three negates. So if I'm playing against Thunder Dragon or Orcus or something, I might just side in the Super Polys, like get rid of the Garuda or something, even going first, I mean, and then just set it to make a Crimsonite on their turn. It's pretty hot. All right, so let's go check out the deck profile. So here's the Mythical Beast variant I've been testing with. Right off the bat, you could also play Appaloosa in this, but I'm not planning on buying her anytime soon, so I haven't been testing with her. But otherwise, I think these are mostly pretty standard ratios now. You obviously need your 3 Servant, 3 Abductor, like the best cards in your deck. You also want to play 40 now, you can't play 60 cards anymore because Servant is just so much better than every other Pendulum card. I'm playing 3 Jackals, you can also play 2, personal preference. And then Master Cerberus, same thing, I'm playing 3, could also be 2. I really like the 3. I like seeing this card as much as I can, especially going second. It has awesome interactions with everything in your deck, especially like Magister. There was a game where I special Master Cerberus, banished a card, linked it off for Electromite, and then I used Magister to bring it out again, and then banish something else again, and then I had scales. Like I made a link 4, scaled up, and Pendulum summoned after banishing 2 cards. It's great. There's like I don't think there's anything I would change about it. Recently I started playing set rotation. Another person got like first and second place at regionals the past weekend with it. I'm really bad at names. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, I really like it. It lets you get Secret Village more consistently, which is a really big deal going in game 2 and 3. Game 2, if I lose game 1, I my opponent is most likely going to side in Dark Ruler no more and Super Poly because I'm a Pendulum deck. So I will go out of my way to make Saryuja, which which I don't have in this list. But I was testing with it. I don't know what happened to it. Um. Anyway. Oh yeah, no. It's instead of this guy. This should be Saryuja. But whatever. Oops. But anyway, I go out of my way to make Saryuja to draw into Secret Village just because it's that important to like stop them from their blowout cards like that. It's so good. And then obviously if you just back it up with like Secret Village, a Jackal King, and a Master of Magic, like one or two of either of them, like they're not breaking your board. Like I don't care what they're doing. Every deck in the format needs spells unless you're a trap deck, and if you're a trap deck, like you're so far behind with me going first. Like anyway, like I don't know what you're trying to do anymore. And then the Guardragon build, yeah, this one has the right extra deck. Same thing with the set rotation. It's great. I love it. Um, I don't know. There's not much I would change about this list either. Same thing. 3 servant, 3 abductor. Oh, in this variant you get to play a lore because you're playing more dark types. Um, like it's great. I don't know. Yeah. So that's everything. Uh, peace.